Just like that.
No prepping or anything.
No, we're just going to do it.
We're just going to rock and roll.
Yeah, we're just going to go.
Okay. So, it might just be the two of us.
Just the two of us.
You can make it if we try. No?
No more.
That smells nice. Oh, hi. Arlene.
Hi, Arlene.
Welcome.
Hi, my Arnie corner.
Oh, look, some people are coming. Welcome.
Happy Sunday, y'all.
Yeah, happy Sunday.
I feel like I have so much stuff over here.
Yeah, we're kind of jam-packed full of things.
I feel like
Hey, Jean.
Jean, hello.
So, welcome. Hi, Diana. This is exciting.
I know.
I love doing this.
Me too. This is
I
one of
love
my
chatting
favorites.
with everybody. Me too. Can you guys hear us okay? I hope.
Pete, Michael.
Oh, look, there's a lot
Hi,
of peeps.
Kate.
Hi, Kate.
Been looking forward to this all afternoon. Thank you.
Can we get a little sound checkery? Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, great. Hello from Vienna.
Hello.
Ooh.
Oh, East Hartford, Allison. Got a Connecticut person.
In the house. So this is fun. Oh, it's my mom. Hello, Mom. Everybody say hi to my mom.
So how's everyone doing today?
Edinburgh, Michigan. We've got a lot of people all over the place. Okay, so welcome. This is it's going to be like a
chit
chat, like our normal lives. We really look forward to doing this with all of you.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't been here before for a live, we try to do these every once in a while, and we interact with the chat. So try to answer any questions that kind of come up.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we're going to talk about some of our favorite tools and things that we have kind of all over around us right now.
Yeah, there's a lot all around us.
And then we're going to talk about a make along.
Yeah.
That I just literally thought of this morning.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about, I think that's all. And then we're just going to chat with you guys. So feel free to ask any questions if you guys have them.
Totally.
We obviously can't get to all of them. We try to.
From Greece. Look, we've got somebody from Greece.
I would love to go to Greece.
Me too.
So feel free to throw things in the chat, say hello, ask questions, and we'll just hang out for like an hour or so and talk.
Yeah. So we're sitting in our dining room. Somebody said that they can see the yarn behind us.
Yes. So I have some yarn
currently drying
that I dyed up yesterday. We are in our dining room.
I think I just said that, but that's okay.
That's our pantry back there.
It's worth repeating. Our pantry.
We have a bar over here, a little bar cart.
Yeah.
On our Roscog. We got those little like things on the wall from the Elephant Trunk Show, which is a flea market here in Connecticut.
Yeah.
And then this is a little bookcasey thingamajigger with some cookbooks and some bakeware.
Great. So now that you've gotten the tour,
so that's our dining room.
That's our dining room. And then we're sitting at the dining room table.
Congratulations on the 7,000 subs.
Thanks, Gene. I can't believe it. Like, it's so incredible. Your support has been, I can't even, indescribable. It's really been amazing. It means so much to us. Like, I can't wait to go and meet you all in person.
So I just saw somebody ask why we weren't wearing any of our projects.
So that's a great question, because before I was a lot warmer than I am now. So I'm quite chilly. So I should probably put something knit on. But
hello, hey there, Nancy. Oh, and Betty Ann. Hello.
Oh, hi, Betty Ann.
Ruby Knit.
Yeah, so Temptations, we're kind of addicted to Temptations.
We are.
There's actually still some Christmas Temptations up there.
Right there. Over there.
Yeah,
there's some Christmas stuff that has to be put away.
Yeah, we got a little
celebrating
lazy
your birthday. Happy birthday, Ann.
So yeah, we got a little lazy, I think, taking down the Christmas stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's just bakeware, so that's not a big deal.
No, it's got snowmen.
Hi from the Boogie Down Bronx.
Boogie Down Bronx. Oh, so our coffee
guys, we got new mugs.
We talked about these, I think, on the last episode.
In that holiday I couldn't remember, we got them.
Yeah. Do you remember the holiday now?
St. Patrick's Day.
Right. So good job. So this is from Knit Swag.
Yes.
You can find her on Instagram and Etsy. And she's got amazing customizable
I love these mugs.
Products.
She had a Mardi Gras one too.
Yeah, she did. That looked fun too. So thanks so much. We love them. I love the size. I think she said...
I want to say it's a 16 ounce.
16 ounce?
I think so.
Yeah, there's 2 different sizes, I think, that she offers for her mugs. Happy St. Patty's Day. That'll come, what, the 17th of March?
Drowning in Yard, Caleb. How is it going? Oh, let's see.
The dog got up. Sorry.
I know the dog.
Got a
Hi
little
from
distracted.
New Haven. Hi, Nadine from New Haven, Connecticut. Hello.
Ooh.
And I saw somebody else from Connecticut too, and I totally missed their name, but hello. Hi, all our Connecticut peeps. That's fun.
Temptations, the music group. My parents used to love Temptations.
I'm keeping up with Discovery. Veronica, we only watched 2 episodes. We have to catch up. And we have to go buy some yarn from them. And I totally am digressing.
You totally are.
Caleb, no, these aren't new glasses. I don't wear them that often anymore. To be honest.
You don't actually, huh?
I do love them though.
Yeah, I like them too. I have to get new glasses. My contacts are a little bit old. Yeah, QVC and us have a history.
Well, the history was when we bought the house. When we went from an apartment to a house, we just didn't have anything.
Right.
So we had all this space, and we could entertain and have people over and have holidays. So there was a period of time when we first moved in where we were just buying stuff because we needed it. Yeah. And now we don't. So we don't buy any stuff.
I know. But In the Kitchen with David is one of our favorite
I love In the Kitchen with David.
QVC shows. Yeah. We would record that and like come home and watch QVC.
I know. But now we watch podcasts.
Although we did watch him not too long ago.
Yeah. Yeah. If there's
most of our house is full. Our kitchen stuff is from QVC.
Yeah. Because it's easy to pay for. A lot of it, you know, thrown out a big chunk of change. So let's talk. Why don't we talk about the idea that I came up with for our make along? It's going to start tomorrow. So
wow, it's that fast?
Yeah, it's going to start tomorrow, and it's going to run till the end of May.
Okay.
So March 1st to whatever May is, 30th, 31st.
30 days, half September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31.
All right, so May has 31 days. So from March 1st to May 31st, we're going to run a spring cleaning cal. So the idea is to finish up any whips that you have. Yeah, during the spring.
And can you also, like, any yarn that you've skeined up that's been waiting for a project for a while, maybe start that project?
Maybe.
So, like, because I have, and I'll show you, I have some yarn that I set aside a while ago. It's not skeined up though.
Yeah, Cameron, even stitching. Yeah,
anything. Make along, not a cow. We'll do a mal.
Yeah, we'll do a mal. Let's just finish off projects that we had.
Yeah, totally. Welcome.
So that'll be our spring cleaning of our projects. We'll try to get them done before June.
Erica says that's exactly the kind of spring cleaning that she's been doing lately. I know. We have to like do our spring cleaning soon.
Yeah, it's
like the curtains need to be like done. Like we need to do some things. I did some painting today. Not like artistic painting, but like touch up paints.
Right.
Over the past 6 years, you know, you get some nicks and dings and stuff.
And I figured that would be a really good time frame too, because in June is when we start our second annual Let's Hear It for the Boys make along, where we're gonna feature male designers, dyers, and patterns that are unisex or written for men, where we kind of just share projects.
That was really fun last year.
That we
had so many resources. And I left the thread open too. There's still like a lot of resources, you know, in there.
Yeah. And actually speaking of that too, so you guys came out like crazy after last episode with tons of recommendations for books. So I created a little doc with all of them, and I'm going to be throwing them in the Ravelry group.
You did?
Yeah. I was and there were some suggestions for knit nights. So I put those in the doc as well. So we're going to try to come up with a little
Is it up on Ravelry?
No, I have them on the pages.
Oh, so
when I was going through when I went through comments, I copied and pasted.
So you're in preparation. You're preparing. Oh.
Hi from Manchester. Hello, Jessica.
Hi from Iceland. Well, hello, everybody.
So what else? Oh, so that will, I guess, kind of lead into, since we talked about Let's Hear It for the Boys, and we talked about the make along, the make along, but the how people gave us some suggestions also for knit nights.
Yes.
So what we've been thinking about doing is we're thinking about holding a monthly knit night, monthly male knit night, right? So on Zoom, we'll do it once a month, maybe like the last Friday or Saturday of the month. Because that's one of the reasons that we started the channel, was to kind of connect with other male knitters. So I thought it would be fun to have a male knit night on Zoom. So if anybody's interested, definitely send us a message on Instagram so that we can kind of get an idea and how many people would be interested. I think the once a month would be really cool. And I think like a Friday or Saturday night would probably be really good. This way we could get a bunch of maybe time zones in. So definitely send us a message. Let us know.
Yeah. And then somebody else had a good idea, maybe randomly do open knit night or something on Zoom, which we can totally do. You know, every couple months or something like that, we can do some random things too. I think it's really awesome to have a group. And I think we've like kind of talked about this and like have that interaction, which is why I think we like doing this live too, because we feel like we're having a chance to interact with you all, which is really nice. Okay.
And hey, Fiber Hustle, Aaron, Chip.
Fiber Hustle fellas.
Hey, Lorian. If I come in Mail Dragon, I do. Nancy,
we see you on Thursdays. Well, we can see you more often.
Are there limitations to how many people can join in on the Zoom? That we don't know. That's why we kind of want to get a count, so we have an idea of what we need to look for Zoom. I'm not sure. Like, I'm such a Zoom newbie.
Same.
I only go.
People's. Yeah, I've never started one. I do start Zoom meetings at work though, but that's about it.
So let's talk about some of our favorite things that we use.
So we thought, for those of you who just popped on, and we mentioned in our last podcast on Saturday, but if you hadn't watched that or whatever, we brought a couple of our favorite tools and some of our favorite products and stuff to kind of show. What? Aaron, Chip, boys, stop it. Don't make me cry. And don't say it in public because everybody's going to want one now.
I know. Hello, Rob.
And I'll give them your address.
All right. So my first one is, we got this actually at Home Depot to store our stitch markers.
Yeah.
So we bought like a bag of like 500 of the light bulb stitch markers.
Which are our favorites.
We like to obviously keep them near us. So I have mine in this little thing, or we both do. We each have one.
Yeah. So
this holds a ton of them. I have 6 different colors in mine because I'm like to use colors different from my projects so I can see them easily. So it would hold a ton more, but this is what I use for my stitch markers.
Yeah, I think it's hey Gary, I think it's it was really a cool idea to like have them the little individual pockets. I think they use them for like screws and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but so that's definitely one of our favorite things. I have mine here too. But I was also thinking, sorry, it's probably like making a lot of noise and like shaky and stuff.
It'd be good for buttons.
Yeah, it'd be good. These are really, and they were really inexpensive.
Yeah.
From Home Depot. Husky. And it's nice. Like they keep it, they don't separate. Although now that I'm looking.
No, they do a little bit, but not too much. Because those are really small, so they
are small.
And hello, Gary from Naughty Knitting Sacks and Gary from Urban Yarn. Everybody's in the house tonight.
Everybody's in the house. So how do you guys like to store your stitch markers? Do you have anybody have a storage option, or you just kind of like throw them where you throw them?
Wow. So Jewel had bought stitch markers and they came with a case like that.
Oh, really? Well, that's fun.
Hey, Cookie, welcome to your first live with us. We appreciate you stopping by.
Welcome, one and all. Where's that from?
That's from DCU.
Oh, yeah. DC Universe. Online.
So I know not everybody. Let's not say everybody, but the fiber community really likes is it Tuft?
Tuft. I like
Is
Tuft.
that it?
Tuft wool.
Is that their stuff?
No.
Like,
yeah.
In your bowls all over the house. I literally find them everywhere.
I know they are everywhere.
So I think some of my favorite things is a moisturizer for your hands, just because, especially this time of year. So one of my favorites is from a company here in Connecticut called Tree Fort Naturals. This is a eucalyptus and mint hand and body balm. So it's all natural. She also makes all natural soaps. So this is just made out of olive oil, beeswax, avocado oil, shea butter, coconut oil, cocoa butter, eucalyptus essential oil, peppermint essential oil, and ginger root essential oil. So, and it comes with a really generous amount.
Yeah.
And you don't really need a lot.
Oh, it smells really good.
But I literally love this. And they make all natural soaps, which are really, really nice as well.
Yeah. So we typically do not do show notes on our lives.
No, we don't.
FYI. So if you see anything, you have a question, you can reach out to us.
Definitely don't.
But bring out a pad and paper if you see anything, write it down like old school, because we usually don't do show notes.
And this is another one of my favorite things that I got last year. We did the Bath and Body Works had like their huge sale where they sell all their like candles and all that stuff super cheap right before the holidays.
Yeah.
Can I just talk about this Vanilla Bean Noel?
That's a delicious one.
Legit one of my favorite smelling lotions ever. And next year or this year when they do it again, I plan on buying like 100 of these.
Hey Zach.
Taking the haircut. Hey Zach Stout. And Zach, congratulations on your 3-year podiversary.
Was it 3 or 4?
No, I thought it was his 3-year when we watched recently.
Yeah.
And he just hit like 6,000 subscribers. So congrats.
Yeah, congratulations. That's awesome. Zach has a podcast here on YouTube, The Stout Stitch, if anybody's interested. So
we got our haircut yesterday.
It's Betty Ann. Miss is too formal for me.
I was thinking, you know what I'm thinking? I actually was debating yesterday. I might buzz it all off.
Wait, no, why?
Yeah, I might buzz it soon.
No, it's okay. It's fine. Leave it. It's perfect. Please don't do that.
So what else?
Well, I have my Roscog that I was going to show.
Yeah, you wanted to show.
So
that. You were very adamant.
I'm very excited. I love the Roscog. So if anybody has not heard of Roscog, they have other similar things at Joann's and different craft stores that they've come up with, but it's definitely my absolute favorite storage piece of furniture or whatever.
We have them all over the house.
We do have them all over the house. So
that's what our bar cart is.
Yeah, so you really can't see it. Oh yeah, there's our bar cart.
Yeah, there's our bar cart.
That's on our Roscog as well. So mine sits next to me on the couch, and I love it. The top shelf has my current projects. I have, which we'll talk about this too.
Oh, I have mine.
Yeah, this is AcreWorks. We talked about this a bunch of times. This is probably by far my most used tool, Notion. It's got everything that you need in it. It's got a spot for stitch markers. It's got your gauge. It's got scissors. I tried to show it to the microphone. That's not where we keep the camera. Stitch markers, scissors.
Hands down my favorite thing.
Yeah. And it's got a needle gauge built in the side. Honestly, I'm hoping that they never stop making these or go out of business, because I honestly don't know what I would do without this.
Yeah, and it holds a lot. Like I have a ton of stitch markers here.
You're jam-packed in there. Oh yeah, I have my needles in here as well.
Oh yep, there's one on the bottom. I have my progress keepers in there also. And I broke this before, and they just sell this as a replacement also. So I was able to get a replacement. It's much cheaper if you buy them together. But honestly, it's my favorite thing. Our local yarn store in New Haven carries them. So that's where we got it. And I'm sure you could get it right from AcreWorks site.
Yeah.
Does it hold your 9-inch needles? It totally does not.
No, it totally doesn't. No, but I'll show you where I do keep my 9-inch circular needles. So then this, and it's magnetic. So it's got magnet on the back. So, which is great because it just sits right here. It's accessible for me, and it's a pretty strong magnet. The middle shelf is usually where I keep like all of my notions and stuff. So I showed you the stitch markers. I have a little pencil case with some like random notions and stuff in here. I have like some pom-pom makers. Oh, here's where my lotions where I was looking for that the other day. This is this I love. It's getting a kind of a glare, but this is Tuft Woolens.
You didn't do your 9-inch circulars like normal.
Oh, I will. I promise. It'll come soon. So yeah, in here I just got some rando things. Oh, these, I forgot about these. I haven't used these yet. These cable needles. So this is, I think I might have shown these. This is Knitter's Pride cable needles in different sizes. And I think I said this. We were cleaning out the Spaum one day, or I was. Yeah, I said this already. These were just underneath a pile of yarn scraps that Kevin wasn't missing. So I decided to take them because I like to cable.
And hello, 4th Star Knits. Thank you for coming on in. And I loved your last episode. I love your chatty ones. That was a really great one.
Oh yeah, it was. Totally was. So what else? And then I have. Do you care? I'm excited about this. I love my Raskog.
He loves his Raskog.
I do. I love
have
it
one
so
too.
Much. Yours is a mess. You can't even look at it. It's
Guys,
a disaster.
I'm so bad. I'm so unorganized with my knitting.
Yeah.
Somebody said, "Did I find the lost Christmas gift?" No, it's been missing for a year and 2 months.
Thank you, Jewel. You pay attention. Yeah, Kevin. I could be using that right now.
Wait, the knit kit. What's that? Let's
I don't
Google.
know. Does somebody know? Can somebody link it? And then this is the little bag from Lolo Did It. I keep all of my not important, but like touching stuff, like really important stitch markers and pins. Like this pin here is from Kathy over at Whatnot. I've got some fun stickers that I don't know what to do yet, but I want to keep them to the side. So that's kind of my.
Hold on, I'm gonna. So it's from IKEA. I don't know if we said that. The Raskog. It's literally just a three-tiered. Let's go, Ros.
I think they're like
IKEA?
are they $30 or $60 or something like that? Are you gonna put in a link?
No.
Can you?
This
do that?
is the spelling of it. Raskog.
Yeah. Hey Gretchen, glad it's warming up for you. Most of the stuff kind of melted around. Well, no, a lot of it melted over here as well.
Right. So let's pull up a picture. Why did it take me to Amazon?
I don't know, but this
is
actually
actually
Raskog here.
They sell it on Amazon, guys.
Do they really?
Yeah. So see.
Yep.
Just a 3-tier cart on wheels.
Yep, and it's metal and it's got mesh bottom. So I also keep some needle stoppers in here. All the fun like tools that I need. So this is the needle stopper. Some people had asked where we got our needle stoppers from, and it was from Amazon. They were like $3, and you get a whole bunch of them. 5 sizes in 5 different colors. You get 50 of them. But it's on Amazon. Zhonghuan. I don't know how to say that, but if anybody's interested.
So yes, they have very similar things at Michael's and Target. I don't know the price of them. I know at IKEA they're always $30.
That's bright.
And they have typically a new color released every season.
Yeah.
And Gary, I did not.
Oh, look, there's Amy. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
They have
and Gary,
a 4-tier cart?
Oh, Gary, I didn't buy the spin dryer. I did try the salad spinner yesterday. It got a decent amount of water out, but it was still like super drippy.
So Kevin's trying to work on me to get a spin dryer. He mentioned it this morning.
30 days.
Mm-hmm. Also is the neck light, which is really nice. We got these a while ago.
We did. I never used them.
And I have no idea what the brand is on this.
It's from the brand is Amazon.
It is Amazon?
I have no idea, but that's where we bought it.
Oh, that's where we bought it from.
So somebody just said,
look at all the stuff you can have on here and stay so organized. And I also have my crochet hooks. Some of my crochet hooks. These are the Clover ones. I find these so comfortable. I don't know the exact like type, but I find these like super comfortable, these crochet hooks. So I keep all of those here along with some of my favorites. Like this one I like is a wooden one. Not quite sure where it's from, but I like the design on here. If you can see it, it's like a wand.
Oh, that's Knitter's Pride.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a Knitter's Pride. That should be an 8mm because that's the color.
No, it's a 5mm.
Oh,
6mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Caleb from Drowning in Yarn said he has something similar from Target that's round.
Oh, I've seen those before.
Aaron uses his to knit outside in the summer. His neck light.
Really?
Yeah.
Like if you're sitting outside at nighttime?
Yeah.
It's a great idea. Iris,
the Bulldog, says hi to Tarquin. Where is he?
Hi. He's sleeping in the window.
Oh, he's sleeping in the window.
Yeah. I do actually use this.
I never use mine.
Yeah, I do use it. Mine. And I have the charger. I keep the charger in here so I can charge it. But it holds a charge for a good long time. So like I went through a phase where I was knitting like darker yarns, like a lot of like navies and stuff. And so that's helpful at nighttime. And you can adjust the brightness on them, which I really appreciate. And the color, which is cool. So that's that. And then I have my what?
So I could get a spin dryer and you can get your axe. Oh,
who mentioned
what?
Who
What?
banned that person who made that comment?
Yes, I love it.
Ban that person. And then here's my Chow Goose set is here as well, as the mini Chow Goose are on there too. I don't have to go through everything, but I love this thing. It's really, really nice.
Yeah, my intention was always to use mine that way, but I'm not organized like that. I don't know. I'm not.
But guess what Kevin does do? He always says, Ray, can I have one of those stitch markers? Or Ray, can I borrow a crochet hook? Or Ray, do you have blah, 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 blah?
I do have a spinning wheel. Our spinning wheel is actually...
Oh, and my sock ruler is on there too. Which I haven't used much.
No, you haven't.
No. I use it for the first sock, and then I just use the first sock as a measurement for the second sock.
Hi, guys. My mom got me that huge light. I love it. And yes, every knitter needs a spin dryer. Thank you. Team spin dryer.
Okay. I probably could. I have some things blocking too, which I think I probably could have used the spin dryer for. But
so
anywho,
we're going to now. So for some of my favorite things here's my interchangeable needle collection, guys. Are you ready? So here's my interchangeable needles.
Oh, somebody asked if we had a spinning wheel. We do.
We do. We have a Kromsky something or other.
Mm-hmm.
So here's my first. This was my first set. This is Knitter's Pride Dreams, and
that's the first set you ever got.
My first set of interchangeable needles.
Wow.
They came with a US 4 to a US 10.5. Yeah. No, that's a lie. That's a 9. Oh no, what's this? Maybe a US 11. But this was my favorite. I love this set. I think this is a great wood set.
Yeah.
It came with a good amount of cords, your stoppers, your tighteners. But I thought this was a perfect, good set to start with. It was inexpensive. And it had the longer tips. So then once I really got into knitting, I moved on and I got the 8-inch for hats. So it came in a cute little package. This one I like because the cords are stored back here. So it has a nice little pocket for the cords. And again, it came with like your needle stoppers and stuff. So this set I love. I actually have a fixed one in here too of an 8. And I like the Knitter's Pride ones because of the colors. So you don't have to know the gauge if you remember the color. Like I know that this is an 8. This
just
color,
because you had it memorized?
Right. This is a US 8. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed this set. I haven't used it in quite a while, actually. So these are, again, these sets are the Knitter's Pride.
Yep.
And then my next set that I bought was some Addies. So
wow, look at the pile of needles you have over there.
So I have the Addies in this beautiful pink case. I got the long tips. So these are the 5-inch tips.
Where are all the missing needles?
On a shawl, and on a shawl. Shawl. Although I don't know where the third shawl is.
Where are all these shawls that you have?
So one's my dotted race for my mom.
Oh, yeah.
The other is for a shawl I just cast on. Oh. And I think the other one is in like a stormy sky shawl. So these I love for shawls. I think that's the benefit.
Because they're easy to hold.
They're really, really easy to hold. You get to put more stitches on it, so it's a little bit easier to knit with. I did hate this pocket here that the cords were supposed to be in. So I do not have my cords in here.
But you do have other things in there.
Just the stuff that it comes with, like the grip and then the needle gauge that it comes with. But my cords are in this set of Addies, which is my most used set of Addies. So this is the short ones. I'm not currently using any of them. And I put all, one has a better pocket in the back. So I put all of my cords for both sets in here.
Yeah.
Just much easier for storage. And then my last set are my Chow Goose. which are now my most used
Platform 9 and 3/4
set. The shawl ran away with the missing Christmas
Probably.
present. I bet you we're not going to find it until we move. Like, unless we buy another house and move, I don't know that I'll ever find that Christmas gift. I really think it got thrown away by accident. They were because they were in like a manila envelope, like a manila shipping envelope type of thing. So, and because they were just cloth, it was a holder for your needles and for crochet hooks. So they were really, really light. So it would have felt like nothing in that envelope. I'm telling you, they must have got thrown out.
I don't know.
Does Tarquin like to bury things?
Huh.
Kind of, but not really. Like,
right.
He likes to pretend to bury things. Only his bones, like large bones, and only inside. Like, he likes to go
under a
scratch
blanket,
at the blanket.
Yeah.
And then he does that thing and covers it up.
Cover it up with his nose.
But no, he doesn't take anything outside to bury.
No. Thank goodness.
Christmas presents. So yes, Nancy, last Christmas, not this past Christmas, so Christmas of 2019, I bought Ray a needle holder and a crochet hook holder from Etsy, and I hid them in the house and I can't find them.
Yeah. They're gone. And they were Star Wars.
One was Star Trek and the other was like outer space.
I would have loved it.
So you love your look on
a lot of people do like those. I haven't tried them yet.
To Narnia.
I would like to try them.
The missing things went to Narnia and the Spoon.
Is somebody here?
Nobody better be here.
We're not fit to entertain today.
Nope. So yeah, we have no idea where they were.
Hi from Montana. I don't know either. Anywho, so those are a couple of our favorite things.
Yeah.
We have quite a bit more to show.
Oh, yeah. So start with that thing.
Oh, yeah. So we have the Stanwood.
This is our favorite
ball winder.
It's
a Stanwood.
So it is
the logo.
It is
it's pretty diesel.
Yeah, this thing's ridiculously huge, but it stays down here all the time. We bind all of our yarn down here on the dining room table. So we keep it down here with our Swift.
And then we have the Swift shoe.
I don't know.
But this is premium knitter. I'm not sure. That probably came from like.
No, you got it for me for either my birthday or Christmas one year.
So that was before I even knew what the hell I was getting. So I have no idea. Oh, Mickey says we are entertaining today. Yeah, that's what she said. It's a big ball winder here. I actually wound some minis on this too, and it wasn't bad. So,
yeah, you know what too, and we have, I don't know where it is. So we have the small one. So Caleb just said he has the small.
Yeah, we have the little one too.
I have the little one too, and that was my first one that I got, and it was either from Knit Picks or my local yarn store.
Mm-hmm.
But I had it for about 5 years, and then it just wasn't winding up the yarn the same way. It almost like it came off the rotation a little bit. So it was just a little off. So that's what maybe prompted me to get the Stanwood. And then speaking of the Stanwood.
So there's two additional, like, I don't know, add-ons or things that we use in conjunction with those.
Yeah. But we have a question really quick that I want to answer.
Yeah.
So For Michael says, Kevin, can I ask why you prefer your Chagoos over the Addy set? I'm thinking of switching since I love the twist sets. So the thing I love about the Chagoos more than the Addies is just the cord.
Yeah.
The cord is very flexible and it doesn't keep its memory. But I love my Addy needles better. I like that they're so slick. But again, that's a personal preference.
Yeah, because, I have to say, like, it's okay to use different types of needles, to not like make the full on switch, because I've been knitting primarily with Chagoos, but I just knit a project with the Addies, the Rockets. What was it? The shawl.
Yeah.
And I loved it. It flew off the needles. The needles are very smooth. The cord didn't really matter because it was a 16-inch. So it didn't even, wasn't even an issue.
Yeah.
And I felt like I preferred knitting with those over the Chagoos for that project. So,
Yeah. And like my The wood needles, I think wood's good for a slippery yarn.
Yeah.
Something to give a little grippiness to. So somebody already mentioned this in chat, so that they have this. So I'm gonna talk about this. This goes with our stand wood. We got it to go with it. Look.
Not the whole drill.
Not the drill, but the drill bit. So this thing. This is a little, so this attaches to the ball winder, and then it has a drill. Has a drill bit here. Put it in your drill, and then you attach this to your stand wood and go very slowly, get it started, and it winds up your yarn.
It goes so.
Oh my gosh, it's the best thing ever, especially when you're doing like fingering weight yarn because it takes so long.
Yep.
This is one of my favorite things.
Kevin's so butch with his drill. Totally. He's making me nervous.
I broke the first one. So
yeah.
Knit for Brains. We got this actually for Knit for Brains. Her husband makes these.
Yeah.
They're $25, I believe.
So Knit for Brains designs on
Etsy. And so she had gifted us one for us to try out.
Yeah.
I broke it. So we bought a new one because we do use it.
We do. And the first one was blue. This one was black.
Yep.
I think it's probably whatever they fancy at the moment. So also sometimes, and I don't know if you guys, anybody who has one of these ball winders that have the long arm. Thank you. And it has like this little rubber piece, like that's supposed to kind of keep it sturdy. It's not anymore.
It doesn't.
It
never
moves, and this thing starts like shaking and stuff. So we actually found that using one of these silicone
baking mats, like between this and the table, it keeps it secure. Yeah, it does. It keeps it from like knocking all over the place.
So if you all want to, maybe that's a good idea for a business. You can make like a sleeve or something, or a special attachment to this that like make sure it doesn't. I don't know.
So
that was interesting.
Yeah, to go back to the ball winder, the attachment, we got that from Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy.
Yes.
You put a can. Oh, that's smart too. A can koozie.
Oh, that is smart. Yeah, something like that. Isn't that interesting?
It annoys me. It's actually scratched our dining room table.
Yeah.
But I do love the ball winder. Like, that's a great ball winder.
Me too.
What else?
So those are
a lot of our
big things
that we use all the time.
Yeah. I did show this too on my bottom of my Raskog is kind of my and I've showed this a while ago. This is just a simple little backpack from IKEA. I think it was probably like $2 or something like that. Have no idea. Yeah, it's called the Farinkla. I can't say that name, but it's called that. Farinkla. I don't know, but in here I keep some extra needles. These are the Knit Picks. These are the first interchangeable set that I've ever owned.
So you gave it to your mother.
I did, but I forgot to give her some of these cords. So I have to give her some of these cords because this is a 32-inch, a 24-inch. I can give her a couple of these cords. Oh, so I keep some extra needles and stuff in here.
So, no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And then these are our foot cutouts for socks. But I didn't do a really good job cutting them out. What else is in here? I don't use this very often, but it's nice. It's handy. Oh, I have another set of crochet hooks. This first set of crochet hooks I ever had. Those Boyle metal ones. Oh dear Lord. Sometimes you need a metal crochet hook, but.
So there's a couple questions that came up that I want to. Somebody asked if we were going to be knitting Tarquin sweaters. And I would love to. And my kind of idea for a sweater for Tarquin minus all the extra stuff is using, I had posted a pattern maybe 2 episodes ago in our show notes, but using kind of the format for the Montrealer to make Tarquin kind of like a sweater.
That would be really cute.
Montrealer style.
Shevis is here.
Hi, Shevis.
Hi, Shevis.
And then somebody asked if we have any other hobbies outside of like knitting and fibery stuff.
Yes.
So that was Michael. And Michael raises, I totally missed it. It was like some type of shrimp.
Raises shrimp?
Yeah, hold on.
Like a shrimp farmer?
Raise Bloody Mary shrimp, have miniature houses, and a piano.
Wow. We play video games.
Yeah, we play video games.
Yeah.
We've been playing lots of Animal Crossing.
We have, and that's probably one of my most used tools at the very moment is my Nintendo Switch.
Oh, these dried actually quite a bit.
Did they?
Here, some people had said that they noticed some yarn in the background. So I messed around with some dye yesterday. So this is one of the skeins. So it's like some gray and then some yellow, but the gray and the yellow mixed and got some like green in here.
Oh, there's Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Sorry, I got distracted. Squirrel.
But then this one has more of the gray. This was more intentional.
This one I love. This was what you were going for, I think, wasn't it?
So this is a nice one. So they're kind of like complementary to each other, the four skeins. So two of them were dyed one way. The other two were dyed another. So we'll see how they look when they dry because they look
great Grello.
They look a lot darker when they're wet, but yeah. I'm happy with them.
I am too. I think it's really fun to watch the process. You know,
it is.
And like, we did the winner of our giveaway.
Oh yeah,
did contact us. So for those of you who remember last time we had another mug actually from Knit Swag with the heart on it. And so they did contact us and we were able to send out her mug and also 2 skeins of like hand dyed by Kevin's yarn.
Yeah.
Those are the first 2 skeins out into the wilderness.
Yeah. I send off the 2 pinks that we showed the last episode.
Yep.
Right. The 2 pinks that I had dyed up. So we sent that along with the, Valentine's Day mug to the winner of the previous giveaway. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll do some dyed yarn for our spring cleaning mal.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
We'll have an FO thread and a whips. Well,
yeah.
Should we really have a whip though? Because you should be cleaning up your whips. So we'll have a chatter and an FO. Duh. Chatter and FO thread. Yeah.
We don't usually have a whip thread.
I know we don't have a whip thread.
That's kind of the chatter thread, right?
Oh Lord.
Anywho, so yeah, it's been fun, and we might throw an Etsy shop up one day.
Yeah, we still are looking at enamel pins.
Yeah. I don't know. Like it's so weird to me to think people will actually buy some of this stuff, but
Rob,
we'll see.
Kevin is now the heir to Nancy's empire.
We just have to move closer to Spokane.
Doesn't she live in Belmont?
According to Scott, she does. So what else?
Yeah. So does anybody have any questions for us?
There's been a lot of questions. We've just been ignoring them.
I know. So if we missed your question, please feel free to throw it in again. And Jewel asked, did I buy any pans for dyeing? I bought one.
Yeah.
I just bought a 4-inch catering pan from Amazon. And
I love that.
Oh, Bellingham.
Oh, sorry.
That's right.
Look what kittens. So I think that's really clever. Instead of needles at the ready, call the dyed yarn ready for the needles.
Ready for the needles.
Wow, that's clever.
What else? Oh, that's okay, Freaky Geek. We're gonna post this.
Yeah, we just chit chat.
Yeah,
it'll be up.
A spin dryer update. We don't have a spin dryer yet, but I think I'm gonna get a spin dryer, and I think Ray's gonna get an axe.
We'll see. All right. Maybe I can get a chainsaw as well.
Oh no! Now we've crossed the line at a chainsaw. What the heck do you need a chainsaw for?
Well, so the stubborn ones.
Absolutely not.
We have a couple of trees that maybe need a little trimming.
This is.
I don't know.
Oh,
could
Lord.
be. Did everybody buy the turnips today?
Oh, Chevy Rowe wants to know what we're reading. I just finished a book.
Me too.
So my book that I just finished last night was male romance shifter novel called something.
Great. Well, I finished my Court of Mists and Mayhem? No. What's the second book called?
Yeah.
Court of Mists. Shoot. I finished the second book in that series, which was phenomenal. And I started the third one. It was on sale for all you people who are interested. It's on sale on Amazon right now for the Kindle for $6. It's like regularly like $13. Mist and Fury. Yes, thank you. Court of Mist and Fury.
In the book that I just finished reading was called Of Secrets and Wolves. It was pretty good. I liked it, but now I'm not sure that I want to continue with the series, so I don't know what to do with that. Let's go back up and see. Somebody had asked, what did he say? The kind of axe? No.
What?
I can get you Axe body wash.
Oh,
That's what you get.
No, it's gonna be.
You're all better than me. Brian comes home to new crap all the time, and I never ask. Not great. I don't ask. Typically,
no, but then when I confront you on it, you say we had this conversation, and I do have I do get amnesia sometimes. I have a really good memory, and then sometimes I don't. And so Kevin always tells me, like, see, this is why you never pay attention to me. I think you do it on purpose because you know that it affects me emotionally and I feel bad.
Oh, here we go.
I do. And I feel bad. Like, oh my gosh, do I not pay enough attention to him? Let me just let him get, I think after 20 years, you probably know the buttons to push.
I'm so done with you.
Can we scroll down and see what
people
are
somebody
saying?
Had asked, I wanted to see, I saw this before. Sherilyn asked if I use the catering pan on gas or electric. I use it on a gas stove.
Yeah, we have gas. Thank goodness. We had electric for forever.
I like I think actually electric's better for baking. You get more consistent temperature with electric for baking.
So Cecile says, Cecile? Making my first socks, started a pattern and they didn't have a heel. How do I put in a heel now? So you can, there's a couple of different ways. Did you knit the tube already? If you knit it as a tube, you can put in an afterthought heel. There's some really good videos on YouTube on afterthought heels.
You can do that. If you're at the point where you want to add your heel, you could look up the Fish Lips Kiss heel.
Yep.
That's a good one. Or I don't know if there's like a single pattern for like a heel flap and gusset. So you're toe up and you're at the part to start your heel.
Oh, so do a Fish Lips Kiss heel. I think it's pretty easy. What?
I was gonna say the pattern's $1.
Yeah, pattern's $1 on Ravelry, and I just did my socks toe up, and I put in Fish Lips Kiss.
So two things. So somebody wanted to know. I just missed it.
Oh, the Flegel heel. So I was looking at the Flegel heel as well, but what did I noticed something on it that I was like, oh, I don't know if this will fit well, because it looked like a weird like wedge. Like it didn't look like it was going to be big enough for my like giant heel.
Yeah, Fish Lips is my favorite heel outside of heel flap and gusset. Those two to me are really good. Somebody wanted to know if we would do a meetup in New Haven or Stratford for social distance.
Totes.
We totally would love to. Once it gets warmer, we're totally down to have a meetup and do some outdoor knitting.
I know, I love it. I just want to meet people. I just want to like socialize and meet people. I think, work on a Sunday is never a good thing.
And then what's the biggest sock size you can make with a 100-gram ball of sock yarn?
Oh, you can make a really.
What size do you have?
So I wear a size 12, and I know we don't usually show our projects, but I have the finished sock. I showed this already. But I use contrasting heels, toes, and cuffs on this sock with the 7-inch leg, and I'll have my second one pretty much done because the heel is done on this one. I'm just going to do the leg, and I still have all of this left over. I haven't weighed it, and this is Trilogy Yarns. I don't know on her MCN base. I don't know how much yardage, but it's 450 yards. It depends on the yardage of the yarn too, because you can get 100 grams in a lot less yardage. So you can definitely make a.
Michael, I'm with you. I
Socks from-
love that color.
This?
I
Oh my
love
God,
that
I
color
know.
so much.
I know. Isn't it so good?
You know, Nancy, you know which one I love too is
The camera's picking it up pretty well. That's very true
I
to
mean,
color.
that color is freaking amazing, but
Yeah.
there is what color did Scott just show? It was the Pride and Prejudice color. It was like in the most recent video. I just remember it being in the front of his bin of trilogy yarn, and it was so gorgeous. And then he said it was Pride and Prejudice, and I got really mad.
Really? Oh yeah, because we didn't jump on that Pride and Prejudice. We didn't jump on the. I was gonna say the. See, I'm having brain farts.
I know. So somebody asked if we plan on. Oh my God! Hold on. 2 questions. Evelyn Sharp, Dr. Evelyn Sharp, Dotted Razor, Pure Joy. Go. Which one? Oh, you didn't knit them both.
I started my Dotted Razor and I took it out. I loved Pure Joy. I loved Pure Joy.
I think either one. They're both the same construction, just changed up differently. So I don't think you can go wrong.
They're slightly different shape and size as well.
Yes.
The Pure Joy is more of a crescent, like a
croissant, and right?
Yeah, kind of is.
It's kind of like more of a croissant
more
shape.
like a croissant shape,
and then
or like not a big smile, but like a that kind of smile.
We have not tried 2 at a time yet.
No, I haven't tried that, but that's next. I have but they're on Magic Loop, and I like to do my 9-inch circular needles. So I don't know.
Somebody wanted to know: is it always necessary to wash FOs after completing the work?
No,
especially like hot
pants.
Hot pants.
Definitely wash the hot pants first before you wear them.
Hats and socks, I guess not, because you could just throw them right on.
I like the feel. I like not necessarily blocking them, but I do like soaking the projects and just to kind of like loosen it up and soften it a little bit more. So yeah.
What else? I feel like I had another question. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Oh, that's Jennifer.
Oh, I
Beth
do.
knows Jennifer too. I know the last
Jennifer.
name. I was like, wait, that last name looks familiar. Beth always says
Jen Honeycutt. Well, we have to say Jen Honeycutt because that's how.
Michael wants to know if the FLK, so Flegel heel, wears out faster than a regular heel flap. That I do not know. Kevin, are you still using
the FLK is the Fish Lips Kiss.
Oh, Fish Lips Kiss.
I have not had any of mine wear out yet.
And then, so Lucy wanted to know how much yarn do you usually use for contrasting heels, toes, and cuffs? I don't know because I normally don't do all 3. I actually typically do my heels and toes. I don't do the cuff all the time, but way less than, I would say you could probably do that with 20 to 30 grams.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
For both?
Yeah, it depends too. I think, for a larger foot, if you need like a longer toe or a deeper heel, that can change things, but it's not much.
I'm trying to think. I don't know that I have any other favorite tools. Oh, our binders.
Oh yeah. Well, this was your idea, which we actually need to get.
Are you wearing knits in the summertime? If I do, it's only socks.
Maybe.
I don't feel like the socks actually keep my feet all that warm.
Really? I do. Oh, I love woolen.
No,
I'm wearing knit
saying
socks now.
During the summertime, I don't feel like I get overly sweaty wearing them.
Oh,
my feet.
I'm not a sock wearer.
So
in the summertime,
I don't have a lot of needle storage, and I didn't want to spend a ton of money on needle storage either. So I just got some binders with these folders in it, and this is how I store all my needles. So they're typically stored by size.
Yeah.
These are my fixed circulars. So I just have them all stored here. Because these close, I don't have to worry about them falling out.
Right.
And then,
which I thought was a really cool idea.
This is my DPNs. Since I don't have storage for them either, I just bought the same little folders and have all my DPNs in here.
Yeah, which is really handy. Because you also have this set of DPNs, which we use the most.
This is for socks.
Yeah.
That's a sock set. This is Knitter's Pride as well.
Oh, it's a full sock set?
Yeah, this is a sock set.
Oh, I use them as
Yeah, but you could use them to pick up stitches because they're thin.
Yeah.
You could use it as a cable needle, but this is a Knitter's Pride sock set for needles.
Huh.
Yeah.
So a good crochet sock pattern. I'm actually very interested to know that as well. I haven't crocheted a pair of socks. I wonder is Zach still on? Zach Stout? I don't know if he's ever crocheted socks.
You know who
he's a really good, awesome crocheter.
It's not Leanne. It's the sisters from Cocktail Hour at the Coop.
Oh yeah.
Not Leanne, but the blonde sister, who actually I forget her name. She has done it, and I think she had issues with her cuff, and she just recently in like one of their most recent episodes. Yes, Liz. So Liz has done crocheted socks, and I know that in one of her episodes she had said that she had issues with the cuff being too tight. So she was going to try something. I think Leanne had suggested doing a certain type of bind off on it, and she was going to try that to see if it worked. But she did. I know she's done it, and I don't recall the pattern. But if you go back maybe in their last like 2 or 3 episodes, I'm pretty sure she talks about it.
A lot of people are giving some really cool resources as well for crocheted socks.
Oh, good.
Yeah. But they do turn out thicker. Crocheting, obviously, you know, it does turn out thicker. And somebody had mentioned about blocking a crochet project. I don't want to touch this screen because I'm afraid I'm going to like screw it all up. But yeah, I would definitely block a crochet project, especially if it's a shawl. And depending on what type of stitch that you're doing, I think it'll help because the yarn's going to still bloom. If it's you said it was 75-25, I think it's still going to bloom.
Well, if it's
and soften up a little bit.
Superwash, really.
Oh yeah, true. But it'll still soften up.
Yeah. Somebody had asked.
Oh, there it is, right there. Should I block even as? Yeah, I would block it. I would. Even if you're just laying it flat, if there's like an interesting pattern, you can block out to that pattern, or you can just kind of like block out for the drapiness, which I've done that before, where I'll just hang it over something just to kind of stretch it out a little bit more and give it a little bit more drape, especially with crochet, because it'll expand a little bit more,
Yeah. So here's one question. So from Nico Knits wanted to know what our preferred knitting style is. We're both English style knitters.
Yeah.
We've both tried continental, but it just hasn't kind of stuck.
I continental knit when I'm doing stranded color work. I'll hold one of the colors in my left hand and I'll knit continental that way. I do like it, but I feel like my tension is just off and I can't.
It's very different. It changes completely from English to continental.
And I can knit without looking now, like throwing.
Right.
But I can't look without knitting continental.
And then Rob asks, where do you put your leftover scraps from finished projects? In Ziploc bags with the yarn tags so that I know what they are. So we have a huge storage bin upstairs full of Ziploc bags and leftover yarn.
Yep. Which we have to figure some things out.
Do we wash our knits by hand? Yes, we do, except our socks. Our socks do go in the dryer. Or
washing machine.
Liar. That's a lie completely. They go into the wash.
Yeah.
And then we just let them air dry.
Yeah. Although I have to say, I think I threw in.
I do throw them in the dryer by accident sometimes, but
I did it on purpose.
You know what? It happens. Today. It happens. Oh, on purpose.
Well, because I was like, I don't feel like laying these out. I'm just gonna put them in the dryer.
I had seen another question too. I'm trying to get. Oh, Gary from Urban Yarn wanted to know what knit brand has the best accessory add-ons. So
you can grow the interchangeables.
I think they're both. You can't go wrong with Knitter's Pride, Addy, or Chow Goose, or even Hiya Hiya's.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them's price point. Knitter's Pride is a really great price point to start for your first interchangeable set. I think one of the best ways to make a decision about an interchangeable set is if you have the opportunity to do so, is go to your local yarn store, see which ones they have. They 90% of the time will let you try them, and then you can get a feel for them. But Addy's and Chow Goose, I mean, any of these sets you can buy replacement parts for.
Yeah.
You can buy extra cords. You can buy extra needles. Like for the Chow Goose, I bought each of us an extra US 6 and US 7 for our short tips because we tend to use those the most. I'll probably get us US 8s as well so that we could have multiple hats on the needles. But I think you can't
I'm definitely
really go
due
wrong.
for a hat. I'm doing for a worsted weight. Worsted weight or DK hat.
So in need of a hat.
Yeah.
What kind of response do you get from people as male knitters?
Oh.
I think now we get I
don't know. I think it's more like of a interest or sometimes no reaction. Yeah. I have to say though, and it's been different now. Well, we haven't gone back, but we did go to one yarn shop, and there was I feel like there was a little bit of stigma there when we walked in. Like, why are they here kind of thing. Like, I didn't feel very welcomed. It could just be, I don't know, but I don't think there's much of a difference. No.
I think now though, what's been really awesome is having this channel is hearing from a lot of people who were kind of in the same boat as I was when I first started it.
Yeah.
Is not having any other male knitters in their lives, knowing of any. That's why it was so great when I first started watching YouTube and I found, Ross and Aaron and Chip and Scott and John, and I don't even know who else. Like there weren't that many. There are so many of us now, which is
really awesome.
Amazing.
And I think that's why it's so important to like continue to support each other and, this community and this craft in general, because everybody has been I've felt so welcomed.
Have you now?
I totally have. Don't get sassy.
But one of the responses that we get a lot of the times too is that from a lot of the female knitters or crafters or fiber people who watch is that they appreciate that we can introduce them to patterns that they can make for their husbands or their sons or their grandsons. So I think that's what's really fun is because there's not sometimes a huge voice for those types of projects. Even for instance, like Pure Joy. Pure Joy is not something that you would look at. Where's Amanda Knits?
Continue. I got distracted.
And I can't say Amanda. I do always have to say Amanda Knits. Mm-hmm. So, is finding a way to make some of these patterns that are typically, I wouldn't say they're not unisex, but what I've said from the beginning is that they say that they're unisex, but they never show the pattern from a male perspective or a guy wearing it or something like that. So it's really hard to imagine. So I think that's what I love doing this and showing people how a guy might wear one of these items. A good one was, and I was really happy and pleased to see this, is when I looked up the Paris Toujours shawl.
I agree.
One of the first pictures I saw on the side was a guy wearing the shawl.
Yep.
I was like, there you go. Absolutely.
Yep.
That's what
I need. That's got lace.
That's what I need to see, because then I can see him wearing it. I'm like, oh, I can imagine that on myself.
Right. Agreed. Totally agree.
So yeah, it's just, I don't know. I was thinking about this today.
I'm getting a little bit chilly.
So my dad was never like a great job type of, like dad. But I remember after he passed, his cousin, she had sent me a message saying your dad was super proud of you. And he said that you were a great knitter. And he never like mentioned that to me. So it was interesting to hear that from somebody who just was like, oh, you're a great knitter. And I think even among our family too, like it's people kind of now
who are not
knitters, don't know anything really about knitting or crocheting. They kind of get it now.
Yeah. And it's your dad's birthday today, so happy birthday.
I know.
Yeah. Okay, enough that.
A knitting podcast. Hey, Zach. Oh, yes. I think Zach has 3 episodes now.
Is it 3?
There's so many
it's nice.
Male
it's
podcasters
nice.
now. There's Gerald Stitcher, who does knitting and crochet, not crochet, cross stitch. There's also what's his name? Who does the cross stitch too and knits. And he just got a new cat.
And let's give Stephen West a shout out. Yeah, totally. I'm actually working on a Stephen West project right now, which I'll show next week. It's very interesting. All right.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we'll start wrapping it up because we're just over an hour, and then
It's been so much fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Lake Art's fun, and that's the fun. That's the thing is that there's just been, in the
Boy with the Hook. I haven't heard of that one.
Me neither. In the just over the year that we've started doing this, right? There have been so many new podcasts to start. So it's like so many new ones for men.
Boozy Bears, right? And they're having a live right after this. I think.
Yeah, they're having that at 4:00. So you have Boozy Bears, Le Garçon, us, Michael from Peace for Peace. So there's just been so many new ones. I love it. I love seeing it. And
Cabin Boy Knits, totally.
Yes. Justin and Caleb, absolutely.
I don't know, Married with Stitches. Look at all these fun things.
I know. It's just
I can't wait. I can't wait for a fiber festival to.
I can't wait for a fiber festival.
I really can't. It's going to be so much fun. We're early. That's what time it is.
I know,
Amanda. Sorry you got here late. We did. You are correct. We did.
Cody.
We did change it up.
Drowning in Yarn. Duh.
Yeah,
it's nice, and everybody has different perspectives and different projects that they like to knit, and we get ideas from each other too, and that's the joy of watching other podcasts. Like I'm knitting a shawl now because I saw Aaron knit it.
Correct.
I love Michael's dotted rays that he just finished, so now I want to do a dotted rays for myself, a la Michael's style. Like
so same because I'm going to stripe mine too because of Michael. So I think it's you're right. And Caleb from Drowning in Yarn, like I love all of his
socks, the socks that he's been showing.
And his podcast is different than
right. His is like
the typical.
His is way more informative than ours.
Yeah, totally. We don't know what we're talking about half the time. Whatever.
So it's really, really, really great. And like Zach Stout, we watched his last couple episodes, and now he makes me want to buy some Mace of Skeins. And Chevis had Mace of Skeins on recently too, and I'm like, man, now I need to try Mace of Skeins. We've watched her episodes. We just haven't purchased any yarn from her.
Right.
Oh my gosh, Anya, I have. I have a shawl called Sky Storm, maybe
Sky Storm
on my and Curly Seams is here. Hi, Curly Seams.
Oh, hi.
See, they make me want to whip out my sewing machine and try to sew something.
We just need to buy a bigger house.
Yep. We need to buy a bigger house so that I could sew and dye
so
and
we
knit
should
all
get
at the same time.
Yeah. Maybe like a 3-floor home. And one of the floors can be like the crafting suite.
Can I get a Rosie the robot from the Jetsons so that she could clean and cook?
Sure.
And do laundry, and then I could.
You can't get a spin dryer, but you could definitely get Rosie.
If we could get Rosie from the Jetsons, she could do the cleaning, the cooking, and the laundry, and then I could do the knitting, the sewing, and the dyeing.
That sounds fantastic.
Okay. All right. I'm there. You guys come to move to Nancy's house.
Oh yeah. I'm down.
All right. For anybody who hasn't, I totally 100% highly recommend doing the Vertices Unite. It is seriously one of my favorite shawls. The construction of it was so much fun.
Yeah.
The color choices, you could play with so many different color combos. Totally do it. Totally do Vertices Unite. You will not be disappointed with it.
I'm really bad at choosing colors and stuff,
Just go with your gut.
Yeah.
Rosie would be way more expensive than a spin dryer.
She would. How did I feel after my second COVID shot? I actually I definitely was tired, but it wasn't really, it wasn't terrible. Like I've had more of a reaction to the first one than I did to the second one.
I don't know about that.
Like I took the next day off of work. I was definitely on the couch.
You slept and you were not active that day.
Yeah, but was I not active because I was really having symptoms, or was I lazy and tired because I had the day off from work anyway and I just was laying on the couch?
I don't know.
Like I didn't have flu-like symptoms. Like I didn't have chills or any of that stuff. I don't know. It was fine. It's done. We got it.
And there was 2 things. Do you watch Great Scott Knitting? We totally do because I love that he dies. And then I saw another one. Oh, who's the better cook? Me, hands down. Like, there's no dispute in that. Yesterday, guys, I made some pasta visual.
But it's classed up.
No.
Yeah, it's better than you would get in like a...
It's not, I mean, it's better than Olive Garden pasta visual, but I made pasta visual yesterday, and it's delicious. And we have bread and butter.
Mm-hmm.
And I love bread and butter. Like, literally love bread and butter.
We got a baguette.
Yeah, we got a French baguette.
Yeah, I've never had a baguette before. It was good.
So I feel like I saw another question. Do you watch Great Scott? We did that. Have you thought about doing a co-podcast with another podcaster? Oh. We've never thought about that.
But I would love to do something like that.
I feel like if we did that, it could be a hot mess.
Oh, it totally would. Well, I feel like you just have to... It wouldn't be a podcast. Like, we wouldn't be able to be like, hey, here are FOs, here are whatever. It would just be setting up a camera and just depending on who it was. Like if we got together with, Fiber Hustle or something
if we got,
like that, it would just
if
be
we got together with anybody that we have our knit night with on Thursday, it'd be a mess, guys.
And there would need to be a warning.
Yeah. All right. So now it could be a live chat like this. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think so. I think it would be really cool.
It would.
I think it'd be really cool.
All right. So we'll wrap this up. So just a couple reminders. Next week will be a normally scheduled programming episode where we actually talk about yarn and FOs. If either one of us, you finished something.
I have one FO already. I have a new cast on, guys. I kind of want to show a little bit now, but I'm not gonna.
We are going to start our make along tomorrow. So it's the spring cleaning make along where we try to finish up any whips that we have in our stash.
My mom is hinting at the fact that she would like some of your soup.
Oh, you would like some pasta visual? I hear Olive Garden makes a really good pasta visual.
You're such an asshole.
And then we had talked at the beginning, if you guys missed it, we are thinking about doing a male knit night on Zoom. So we want to hear from anybody who's interested. So send us a message on Instagram if you're interested in doing a male knit night, and then we'll look into getting one hopefully started within the next couple of months once we kind of get some rough estimates. And we'll talk about that some more next week.
Yeah.
Yes, people can totally do their whips because it is.
Kevin, you're fresh.
I am fresh. Do like anything from any other cows or mals that you're doing.
Yeah,
it's
clean it up.
Just to kind of
get everything off the hook, get everything off the needle, get everything out of underneath your sewing machine. What do you sewists say? Like when we say like, oh, okay, we can't wait to get something off the needles, or we got to get it off the hook. Do you say like you can't get it off the machine?
I know this. Like it's on the it depends if they have a long arm. It's something different than a machine because their long arm it's tied to something. Right? I don't know.
I don't know either. But anyway,
it was something.
Get your project off your thing that holds your project.
Yeah. So this is really fun. We love doing this with you guys. Hopefully
off the frame.
Off the frame.
Yes.
That's what it is. Yes, because you put it on the frame to do your long arm bind sewing.
I know. Where's Chip when you need him?
So thank you guys for hanging out with us and just chatting and hearing about some of our favorite items, and maybe we'll do it again next month.
Yeah, we'll definitely do it again next month.
Okay.
Next month. I love doing this.
I know. I really do like doing it.
I mean, it's been an hour and 13 minutes, which is nice, but I could sit here all day.
I know we could. So that's why.
And just chat.
So we appreciate you guys stopping by and chatting with us. Sorry if we did not get to your questions. We try to, any that pop up that we see, we try to get to. So if you do have a question, we didn't get to it, and you really want an answer, feel free to send us a message over on Instagram, and we'll get back to you.
We usually do.
Yeah.
So at least we try. Sometimes it gets stuck in that like folder or whatever, if we're not like friends on Instagram or something like that. I know. But keep trying.
I know it's taken 13 minutes to say goodbye. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. Hope you have a good rest of your Sunday, a good week, and we will see you guys next week for a regular episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.